Good afternoon. I did wake up earlier today before noon, so baby steps. I did get some reading done. I'm still reading Humans, a brief history of how we fucked it all up, and I love it. It's it's written by the comedian Tom Phillips, and he has just such a sarcastic tone throughout the whole book. I'm just sitting and laughing out loud while I'm reading it, which doesn't really happen often. Usually I'm either like super deeply immersed in the book or because of the story, plot, whatever, but here it's just because the content or the way he writes it is hilarious. And there's always like snippets of things, like little fun facts that I didn't know. Like in the chapter that I was reading about today, so it was talking about about people in power throughout history. And at one point he talks about how there have been like numerous really wild out there leaders. There have been dog mayors, and there's even been foot powder is the mayor. So, but then he just goes on to say that those aren't even the wildest ones, because at the end of the day, as humans still manage to somehow be worse than the following two. So yeah, I just thought that was a little interesting tidbit. So yeah, now I'm gonna start working. Update. No, I didn't do any work, but I did apply to more jobs in France, and I have been practicing some French. I'm actually now able to count to 20. Do you want to see? One day. Anyway, now I'm gonna go pick up the duty bag and cook. We're gonna do a cooking video today. Okay. So I think now is a wonderful time to teach you guys the easiest home cooked meal that you can possibly make. Begin with a rice cooker. So like zero effort here, you guys. Okay, rice maker, and we're going to put some rice in it. So on my rice, I usually put 2 cups in it, so just pour 2 cups in it. And then we're going to fill it up to, I don't know if you can see, but anyway, there's measuring lines here. We're gonna fill it up to 2. So then I like to add a little bit of salt. Not quite sure what a good amount is, so I just kind of wing it. And for the final touch, I like to add some frozen vegetables. Again, never know what is enough, so I like to wing it and hope for the best. Take my handy dandy spatula and mix it all together. We're gonna go take this to the kitchenette because I'm not allowed to turn this on in my room. I don't have the vent system, can't open up the windows, so it's for the better. And I will show you what kind of protein and what I do to make this perfection. Okay, so we're just going to plug this in, and we are off. Oops, I should probably flip that the other way around. Yay! Okay, so while the rice is cooking, I like to cut up my chicken. Now, I don't cook, so I bought a rotisserie chicken because A, it always tastes perfect, and B, I don't have to do anything in order to make it that way. So we're going to take our chicken, and it doesn't look as nice as when you just take it out from the store because it's been in my fridge for a couple of days, but it should still get the job done. Just gonna, there we go. I'm gonna put this onto the cutting board. Wonderful. 13 minutes later. We're gonna wait for the rice and I'll show you the end. Okay, so our rice is cooked and ready. Hopefully we can clear up that camera. And we are going to add our chicken. So again, this is very kind of a guessing game that I like to play. I also like to save some chicken for when I make ramen because this is a great way to add some extra protein, but that's an easy meal for another day. Okay, and then we just mix it all up. Okay, so I think that this is a pretty good base. Now don't get too scared. I know it looks a little plain right now, but let's go take this to my room and prep it for eating. Okay, so now we are going to take a bowl like so and place our food inside of it. Pretty good bowl that we've got going on here. We're gonna take some butter, place it inside of here. So now that it is all buttered up, I'm going to add one more final touch. We are going to take some sriracha to add a little bit of a kick to the meal. To bring this all up close and personal. We're just gonna, wow, so nice. Beautiful. And that's it. That is as much cooking as I am okay with doing. So bon appetit to me, and let's get off there. So I'm doing my round right now, and my legs are so incredibly sore from yesterday. This is taking me way longer than it should, but like, yeah, the tops of my legs, the backs, oh my god, I haven't felt this sore in like, man, I don't even know how long. So we're doing a little bit better than usual time-wise. So after I cooked my phenomenal Top Chef meal, I really just kind of worked on various things, whether it be the work stuff or the vlogs. I did end up finishing all 3 vlogs. I'm so tired of telling everybody that I'm gonna be productive the next day, and then I end up waking up like halfway into the day. So I don't have any breakfast foods. I don't have any avocados. I have bagels, but no avocados. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to go grocery shopping, but as an incentive to get up, I will treat myself to a coffee breakfast somewhere where I can like sit down, work, and enjoy a cute little meal. That's the goal. Let's see if it actually comes true. So have a good night, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.